Christian Pulisic scored in Chelsea's penalty shootout loss to Charlotte FC earlier in the week. Pulisic scored the only normal time goal for the Blues, a clever chip after it was deflected by Michy Batshuayi. The shot directed the ball in front of his path towards the net. Premier League power on its summer tour continues the London derby this weekend. On facing the Gunners this weekend, Pulisic saying, quote, "It's going to be a good test, someone we will face this year. We're looking forward to the challenge. The last game in the States should be a good one." Arsenal and Chelsea from Orlando, the victor walking away with the Florida Cup. You see other notable cup friendlies, club friendlies I should say there. Man U and Aston Villa from Australia, Rangers and Tottenham, Bayern Munich and Man City from Lambeau Field. And at Allegiant Stadium, once again hosting a soccer exhibition with El Clásico, Real Madrid and Barcelona. All right, we're going to get to that and a whole lot more. Tomas Rongen, CBS Sports soccer analyst, joining me here on set. So it's a London derby in the theme park capital of the world, Tomas, out in Orlando, Camping World Stadium. There is a United States men's national team aspect to this, right? So when we take a look at both Chelsea and Arsenal, what are you looking at?
What I'm looking for is the tail end of the preseason, because the Community Shield is next weekend. So the season is there, and coaches will make decisions on their starting 11. So again, youth occasions after Pulisic, the way he goes into the box, the ability for him to get in the box on sides a lot of times is absolutely brilliant, and I think unique, and allows him probably to get more playing time than last year. There you can see that goal again. Yes, it's a ricochet. Yes, he's on sides, but the number 10's ability, with and without the ball, Tommy, to get in crucial, big-time areas, which is the 18-yard box, and then pretty clinical in his finishing as well, bodes well for Christian Pulisic and Chelsea versus an Arsenal team, obviously, that has Mr. Jesus, who scored 3 already, a brace. A lot of new players for both teams, but I think it's all about the 2 Americans, Matt Turner, the goalkeeper for Arsenal, and Arteta said in preseason, that's a position up for grabs. Yes, he'll be fighting with Ramsdale, who right now on paper probably is the number 1, but they've split times. He had a shutout over 90 minutes, and then he came in the second half in a 3-1 win when they scored already against Ramsdale in the first half with another shutout. So that speaks volumes about what the 28-year-old is competing for right now. With Zach Steffen making that move to Southampton on the loan from Manchester City, the guy that gets the most minutes might be the guy that starts in goal for the U.S. in the World Cup.
All right, so one lock in Christian Pulisic, another one to look out for with Turner and the Steffen situation. Of course, Steffen, the backup goalkeeper to Ederson at Man City. We get Man City and Bayern Munich from Lambeau Field. Kind of cool there for the Green Bay fans to see that. They've got some new additions, Sadio Mane on the Bayern side, and of course Erling Haaland with the reigning Premier League champs.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, you know, the brace of Kevin De Bruyne in the last game, he's there, but we haven't seen Haaland yet. And this will be a little different from Manchester City because they haven't had a true number 9. They played with false 9s as well. Now you got a guy, by the way, that almost scores a goal a game for Dortmund. And he's Leeds born. And he's already, being loved by his fans without playing a minute because he's great in social media. Grealish said, if this freak, and he calls him a freak, gets going, watch out EPL. He'll be huge, obviously, for this team with his character, his youth, and the ability now to talk about Grealish because Sterling is gone. Can he now take that position on the left with Mahrez on the right, Kevin De Bruyne Silva underneath? Wow, that's a pretty darn good 5-some going forward. So it would be nice to see, obviously, if we can see Haaland getting some minutes in his game after a niggling injury. On the other hand, again, a new adventure for Bayern. Losing Lewandowski is Mane, who played for Liverpool last year as a 9, but not really a true 9. But in the preseason games, that's where he's played, Tommy Tran, on centrally. And then obviously out wide, you got Gnabry, you got Coman, you got Müller. So they expect for him probably to carry the biggest load that they've lost. 40 goals plus pretty much in Lewandowski, but it makes them also very, very different in their variety of attacks because Mane is a different player than Lewandowski. And I think actually Nagelsmann is trying to figure out where does he fit in best, and is in fact Mane the 9. So Bayern Munich might go without a true 9 and a false 9, and City's going back to a true number 9. Very interesting tactically.
Yep, for Mane, trading different red kits, but going from the Premier League to the Bundesliga. And let's finish up with El Clásico in the desert, Allegiant Stadium. We have a new look Barca, which we've talked about before, additions like Rafinha and Lewandowski, among others, and of course the reigning European champs with Real Madrid, a rivalry that is preseason and exhibition, but still rivalry nonetheless.
Correct, and the biggest game in the world, El Clásico, obviously. Barcelona, 13 points behind Real Madrid in La Liga. You know, they ended up number 2, so they're in the Champions League. And we might see their best threesome up front. Fati, we've seen already against Inter Miami. Rafinha, pretty darn good against Inter Miami. Now yet Lewandowski will get some minutes in this game as well. Is that the best front three for this team right here? And Barca's got so much going forward from an attacking standpoint, obviously, that it's going to be pretty scary and very interesting to see how Xavi in this game, because they want to make a statement, not only towards Real Madrid, but also I think in terms of Europe. I think this is a team that can challenge for the Champions League. And then on the other hand, I mean, we got a guy that was the best winger in La Liga. And then you know what the Champions League said? Yes, Vini's also the best winger. Unbelievable. His market value right now, 120,000. Scores the winner in the Champions League at 22. He's been there, by the way, Tommy, for 4 years. And this is a future Ballon d'Or winner. I know we talk about Mbappe. I know we talk about Haaland. But put Vini Jr. at 22 in that conversation as well. He's going to be huge on that left side. With Ben still there, Rodrigo, the other Brazilian, on that side as well. They added, obviously, Rudiger in the back, Real Madrid, and Tushimani, tall, lanky Frenchman in midfield, which might make Real Madrid a little bit better as well.
Crazy to think they could be better, because as young as Vinny is, already doing everything that Eden Hazard has not been able to do in Madrid. TR, great to be with you. Appreciate it again. I want to let you know about the Que Golazo podcast. Yesterday, we checked in with Luis Miguel Echegaray from Mallorca. But we're talking about Everton. Do you remember that 4-0 loss against Minnesota United FC? The Toffees, are they destined for a drop? We're talking about relegation. Jonathan Johnson and James Benge on the latest podcast.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.